Welcome to HDTV. You're now rocking with your boy. Now, basically, a growing chorus of GOP senators want Trump to allow the Biden transition to start. Only a handful of Senate Republicans have publicly congratulated President-elected Joe Biden on his victory. But a larger group is starting to get uncomfortable with the Trump administration's refusal to start the legal transition process, including giving Biden access to government officials and documents and allowing him to receive the classified President's Daily Brief intelligence report. If that's not occurring by Friday, I will step in. Senator James Lankford, who's a Republican of Oklahoma, told KRMG Radio in Tulsa on Wednesday. Lankford said he has already started engaging in this area and predicted General Services Administration head Emily Murphy will soon sign off on the transition process. If not, he added, he will push them and say this needs to occur so that regardless of the outcome of the election, whichever way that it goes, people can be ready for that actual task. Senator Pat Toomey, Republican out of Pennsylvania, told Pittsburgh's Action News 4 on Monday that we're on a path. It looks likely Joe Biden is going to be the next president of the United States, adding that it's not 100% certain, but it is quite likely. And so I think a transition process ought to begin. Senator Marco Rubio, Republican in Florida, said Tuesday that Trump can continue his legal challenge, but we need to have that contingency in place. And Senator Mike Rounds, Republican out of South Dakota, said the transition process should move forward. Senator Mitt Romney, Republican out of Utah, who has congratulated Biden on his win, told NBC News, it's very much in our national interest and our foreign policy interests, national security interests, to have a smooth transition transfer of power. While Trump ponders his options, the Associated Press reports his involvement in the day-to-day governing of the nation has nearly stopped. According to his schedule, he has not attended an intelligence briefing in weeks, and the White House has done little of late to manage the pandemic that has surged to record highs in many states. So, do you feel like Trump is in the right for not transitioning Biden in, or do you think he's in the wrong? To me, I compare Donald Trump to Deontay Wilder. Both of these guys cannot accept an L. You lost. Take your L like a man. Take your ass home. Get ready for whatever else you're doing. Because Trump right now is looking to go to jail with these charges. He has a lot of charges. And not only that, he's calling cheating when you cheated on the first race with the Russians. The Russians hacked the system and gave you votes that you shouldn't have gotten. And you guys can argue and say, I don't know what I'm talking about. Go look it up. Do your research on it. And you'll be looking like an idiot if you don't believe that. Now, do I trust any of these presidents? Hell no. I don't trust Biden. I don't trust Trump. I don't trust Kamala Harris. I don't trust that bitch for nothing. And you can get mad at me for calling her that word, but she is. She's nothing but a crook. She locks up black men for a living, and she's not black. Okay, so let's stop with all this crap talking about she's black and she's this. All of the candidates sucked. To me, America should have just been, and plus they're not going to run America. What runs America is the three branches of office: the executive, judiciary, and legislative branches. So that's what I'm saying. Like, all he is a puppet who loves attention, who loves getting people stirred up, who loves division, because if you divide, you can conquer easily. And that's how they do in the US. They control everybody by fear and racism. That's all they do. They control you by fear and racism. Now, to me, Trump just need to take his L, give the keys or whatever you call it to Biden. And just move on from it, man. So I just feel like this. Move on from it. Get ready to go to jail because you're going to go to jail for a lot of the stuff you've done. And all the Trump supporters, you shouldn't even be sad because he has not made this nation better. This nation continues to be divisive. And that's what I told you, that's what these people want. This is what the country wants. They want us to continue hating one another. They want us to continue bringing race wars in because the COVID wasn't working at first. So then they went to the race war. Now the race war, is still going on. They're going to be like, oh, well, you still got to worry about COVID. And then you still got people going to vote. That doesn't make sense to me. Why do you have people risking their life to go vote for two guys who are nothing but hippopotamus shit? That's all they are. They're hippopotamus shit. They're terrible, the lowest of the grade. They're manure. Both of them, all of their candidates. So to me, just give the keys to Biden, give him the locks, give him the codes and everything, and move on, Trump. You lost. You lost, dog. You rigged the last election. You got beat this time because you didn't want to use the mail-in ballots. And you, of course, did not have the decorum to fit the presidency. I don't care if they don't care about the presidency no more, but still show some respect. You had forefathers before you who have done something and who have done what they've done. But to me, I don't like none of the presidents, including Obama, all of them. They don't do shit for black people. What do they do for black people? Nothing. They just continue blaming us. They continue throwing us under the table, and they continue making us look bad. And what have they done to the pink folk? They brainwashed them into feeling like they're the superior race so they could do and get away with anything they want. So thank you for listening. Like, comment, subscribe, share this, hit the notification bell to select all to receive upcoming content. And please let me know in the comment section, is Trump right or wrong for this? And my Cash App, if you want to donate to the page, is the word welcome, the number 2, and then HDIITV. Thank you for listening. We're out. La boy.